Hello everyone, welcome back to Pathologic 2. So we just had a very odd experience, and now we are in the younger, what's his name, Ogimski's house, having come out of his well. It is day 10, it is the early morning of day 10, there is a new pantomime being performed. We have 5 living blood that we need to get home and drop into the into our thing to make more panacea. The town's calling me that way. We didn't do very well last time. Lots of people got infected. I'm still a little bitter about Notkin dying. I feel it was a bug. I feel like we didn't get the chance to give him prophylaxis, and then we never saw him again. He disappeared. And if he had been there, I would have cured him. I at least could have given him some antibiotics. I'm also very skeptical about Ruben, because he's just been sleeping for 4 days. I don't know. It seems weird. Anyway, Aspedy we failed. Peter Stamatin we failed. All of these people, I kind of feel like we didn't do very well with the canes last time. We didn't have the tinctures to get them going well. And I don't have, well, I have a few diagnostic tinctures. I guess we can go over there and help them out. It's black area though. It's quite a bit of black. Let's go up and hear the pantomime, and then go over the bridge and down. How do I get out of here? There. Okay, so we're in a plague district right now. We'll just rush right through it. Hopefully. Water is an issue. I feel like I have lots of bottles, but not enough water. Look at that. That's terrible. God. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Dude, what are you doing out here? Oh, you're looking for people to throw Molotovs at. Okay. This is a gray district, which doesn't mean there aren't still thugs here. What is this? A pharmacy. Let's go in the pharmacy and check. I don't know, I have regrets. I kind of want to start over and do better, you know? Should I grab that? I kind of don't have other stuff to spend money on, but I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep what I got. Okay. Because I think now that I know, like, how some of the events go, I'd be able to do it better. But oh well. I also kind of feel like the game isn't tuned right, you know? I feel like it introduces all these new mechanics. That's like 3 chisels in a row. And doesn't really give you enough time to explore them, you know? It just keeps on introducing new stuff. And so like the looting places in plague areas or even in black areas doesn't seem to be a thing, really.
I'm afraid of General Block. Hero of the people. Genius. I've never worked with such material. I feel helpless. What do you say to that?
What can I say? I said everything yesterday. It's strange to hear. I thought you were supposed to be the genius.
You're joking. I'm more of a machine. This is an unsolvable town, outside my capabilities.
It's outside everyone's capabilities. But I thought that's exactly what Inquisitors were for.
Listen, I have very little time left. If I can't solve the town, I'll be ampuled. They threw me here on purpose. Victory is impossible.
I get what you mean by ampuled, but how do you solve a town?
To solve is to see things through, as Inquisition does. You know? By any means necessary.
Well, we have the panacea. As for the general, cheer up. We'll see how things go.
We need to run. We need to flee this town.
Okay. I kinda don't know what to do next. Dead item shop. I mean, I kind of feel bad going back to there because, you know, Notkin's dead. I don't know. But yeah, I got 5 more things, but that's not the train load that they wanted. Anyway, let's go check out the dead shop. At least it's somewhere nice and close this time. Don't suppose this works? No. Want a riddle? A local kid told me. Sure, surprise me. Whenever it's used, it's for a short stay. Whoever buys it, gives it away. Whoever needs it, doesn't know yet. Faced with it, you'll never say no. I don't know. That doesn't really seem like a coffin. What do you mean for a short stay? You're either not staying in a coffin for at all, or you're in it for a long time. Whatever. The army's in town, so now we'll need twice as many coffins. But you're not a coffin maker, even though you ride one. A couple of rags and boots, that's all those troops are good for. They drop like flies with no artistry. Hell with them. Another riddle? Whoever likes it can't take it away. Whatever you do, it's forever to stay. You can take away time. If you like it, then you can't take... If you like an opinion, you can't take it away? I don't know. This one has no correct answer anyway. Anything can be taken away. What kind of a riddle doesn't have an answer? Alright, what you got? You have a lot of rifle rounds. I wonder if I'm heading the wrong direction. And you've got a schmouter. Well, let's see if we can get that. Looks like we will be able to. Nice. Okay. Where'd I get all these lockpicks? It's enough for some fresh meat. I could get some twirine too, potentially. Nah, I'll just go with that. I could even pull back one of these fish hooks. Hey, pretty free Schmeider. Schmeider, what am I saying? There's our last drink of water. Okay, across the boat, a bridge right there. I really need to find somebody selling a machine part. If I have a machine part, I can, are you bad? You look bad. I'm gonna go around. Yeah, you're bad. But if I had a machine part, I could repair one of the, one of those little, pipe things. I'm half wondering if I should just cure people rather than keep them alive with infections, antibiotics. I don't know. I think I'll just do antibiotics for now. Please work. No, they never work. Maybe a barrel or something? Here's a barrel. Oh yeah. It's good too. Okay, that'll keep us going for a while. Didn't quite fill up, but we got enough. Oh. We walked into a red area? There we are. A black area. Yeah, I don't know where the soldiers are. They should be here. Oh,
Come here.
Okay. I thought he was after me. But yeah, like some of the kids are just gone. I have no idea where they are. Sticky's gone. I never found Notkin again. That told me nothing. Pain's gonna be a problem. White. I don't know. I feel like maybe I should just cure people. I don't know. I've got a lot of schmouters in Panacea. Or I will. I'll have, let's see, 6 Panacea. I've got 1 at home. I have 5 living blood. And, I don't know, 7 or 8 schmouters? Boo. Feels like we're having more problems with pain than we used to. Used to be you could just, you could always do 3 before they started screaming. Should I just... Nah. Wait, wrong way. Tomorrow is the 11th day. For people who survived that, we'll cure as many as we can. Because that's our last time to do anything, I assume. Given our flashback. Alright. She survived fine. I could go in... Let's go check there. See if there's anything story-wise going on there. She was pretty dismissive last time I talked to her, though. I could go up. Into the polyhedron. I don't know. God, what should I be doing? Yeah, she has something to say. You got the plague? I didn't realize that. Ooh. Okay. I probably remember it. Or I probably saw it and just don't remember. Good luck, man. But we have so many people infected that somebody's gonna die. Perhaps 3 or 4
So
people
the
today.
Aniratechs have failed in their task.
What is an Oniratect? Proverbs are stories just seen from a distance. Is this too much for you even to listen? Guess all you feel is seething indifference. I don't know where that's from. I can't recite it with you. You can't know it. For you, it's not yet written. Let's get back to the prose. I was right, of course. The outbreak was caused by the tower's creation. Both outbreaks, actually. This is the second time sandpest has occurred in the town, correct? Yes, the first outbreak occurred 5 years ago. When was the tower built? Coincidences do happen, though. The ability to correlate facts isn't a useful skill to any investigator, Barack. And a surgeon often serves as one too, won't you agree? I'm a surgeon, not a diagnostician. A nosologist. Once again, I prove that first impressions have never failed me. The initial hypothesis is almost always correct. That's exactly how things turned out to be, literally and metaphysically. And how is that possible? The Bachelor helped me figure it out. He spoke to the Stamatons, the Canes, many people. I don't have time to give a full accounting. We meet here for you to report to me, not vice versa. And I haven't had good sleep in too long, even I have limits. What would you have me report? Tell me, are you healthy? Are you thinking clearly? Yes, of course, the cure. I found it. Then why are we discussing doomed architecture? I know it may sound mad, but there may be blood underground. Lots of it. Explain, briefly, but don't omit crucial details. Okay. A certain kind of bull used to be dissected in the abattoir. The blood was poured underground for many centuries as a ritual. I understand. Now please be quiet for 25 seconds. I need to think. And I will count. There is blood underground. The polyhedron's base pierces the soil like an arrow's barb buried in a torso. So all we need to do is pull out the arrow. And then blood will pour out, killing the wounded. We have a solution now. A clever one, of which I'm particularly proud. So, you may not have saved my life, but you did help me save my professional honor. Intuition never fails me, but I'll need to get proof, otherwise they'll refuse to demolish that wretched edifice. How do you plan to demolish it? Finding workers in these conditions? Artillery, Barack. The military. This is their direct obligation. To shoot at the town. So let them shoot at its least useful part. But there's kids inside. They've been evacuated. First thing the general did. I must give credit where it's merited. He's a remarkable individual, especially for a military commander. A town without children. Was that your doing too? Thank you, Doctor. You have assisted me in solving a puzzle. Nothing more is required of you. Stand by until blood pours from the ground. Be ready to make a great deal of your medicine. So that's it? So in your plans, I'm just benched? Father deliberately let the plague in the town. Reuben spends his nights at home now. Okay, now I can go talk to him, perhaps? To make the panacea, I require an underground river of blood. The polyhedron spike wounded Earth like an arrow and clogs the wound. Remove it and blood will flow, but that which is wounded will die. A difficult decision awaits me. I'm not sure what my decision is. Am I don't know. And shouldn't I go down there to see Taya at some point? Dead item shop. Let's take the boat home and make more panacea. I don't know. I feel like... I don't know. I feel like I have less understanding of what to do. Okay, our district isn't plague. Or at least factory is. Hello, cow. Bull. You have 1,000 yard stare. Must have seen a lot of shit. Bow here, let us dance, a couple merry fellows. Boo-ha, shalza, let us sing. Here at boo-ha, bellow, bellow. Aya, boo-ha, aya. Qatar, nada, hugzaya. Aya, aya. Okay. Do you know this song, Goodbye? I know, I have an ear for music, but the voice, it could use work. Bull, you have been nothing but a disappointment lately. I wonder if I should just shoot it and get some steaks. Probably not. That'd probably be a bad idea. I'm gonna go ahead, make some tinctures, complain that I can't find the kid, like usual. All our clothing is having some troubles. I'm gonna keep that, not spend it. Look at that. 8 schmouters. 1 panacea. Okay, let's get some things brewing. I would need more tools to make that, but we can still make them 3 at a time. That's fine. Okay. I'll make a few tinctures to replace those. Okay, do I have any water here? Nope, just the one. That's 3 of each. I think I need to leave the water. Otherwise, we won't have anything to drink. In the morning, when we wake up. Unless we want to drink infected blood. How is my hunger? It's fine. One last stream? Or maybe multiple last streams? Oh, not this again. The hell? Few words, no throat. Hard to talk. What are you? No name. I'll give you a name. I'll call you... I don't even know how to pronounce that character. Homehan, a creature made of fingernails. Yes, yes. You're a creature of clay and bone. Of clay and bones. Are you Shabnak? Listen to the words. Mother Bodo wants to speak to you. Speak. All is connected. All is whole. Flesh and earth are the same. We are made of earth. Earth is soaked with blood. As we feed her, we create a Kachirkel. Kachirkel is strange things, right? Impossible things? Kamjin... whatever. Aurochs, the ancient bulls. Buhanoyan, as they were called. Is time passing? No, I don't have an inventory screen. I can't look at anything. Still desiccated. Too bad. I like this chanting. Want to ask? Do you want me to give you a voice? Give me a voice. I name you Ushkan. I name you Emshin. You can do much. You know how bodies are composed. How did Earth make you? The brides stomped her. The worms needed her. They helped Earth. The brides? They awaken Earth, caress it with touch. Herbs sprout. We appear. All loops. The circle is complete. One turns into the other. All moves. Earth lives and creates strange things. The circulation of life's juices. It's the no, I won't. I'm not gonna do that. Emshin, you don't need to croak. I'll give you a throat. I name you Aman. You are a wise doctor. Maze, Emsh. Would you care for me? What is wrong with you? If you do your job, I will die. My job is to cure the sandpest. It's not a disease. It's pain. Earth's anguish. What you call the sand plague is an aspect of Earth, an agony, a scream, its voice, its medra. You mean the nerves? It can't be cut from the Earth. It means you can't cut it from us. So if I cure the disease, I'll hurt you. You know the answer. I don't believe it. It can't just all go away. You can't simply dissolve. The umbilical cord will stay, but what will flow through it? That's fine. You're not children anymore. This is very incomprehensible dialogue. Don't you care for this loss? We are the last of our kind. Some come, others go. Life doesn't stop just because one piece ceased to exist. This is trippy. I can't even talk to these. And the whole after image from being in a dream is kind of annoying. I think I was supposed to get through here faster because the music stopped. At least I don't have to fight more of the damn worms. There's nothing up here. Hey. Hello, my son. Hello, father. You seem angry with me. I am not. All I ever wanted was for you to understand what happened here, how it all went, why it was needed. I've been told you're the reason for this outbreak. Too strong a word. You didn't stop it. You could have, like the first, but you didn't. 5 years ago, I made a mistake. We never should have tried to hide from this disease. The town needed to survive it, or not. Why did you summon me? This town was connected wrong. Its parts were tied with artificial seams. So different, so awkward. One could say that Simon, the mistresses, and I held it all together by force. So I tore it apart, so you could sew it all back, better than before. Because you're better and smarter than I am. You think my line of fate is more precise than yours? All I wanted was for you to understand, not follow any particular fate. You did it for me. Of course not. I did it for the town. It needed a vaccination. Besides, it wasn't up to me. What are you trying to say? I stopped trying to ladle out at the sea and walked straight into it. I made everyone walk with me too, teaching them to swim, so they'll no longer hide behind sandcastle walls. You're saying horrible things for the town, huh? What about all the victims? Were they not part of the town? The town needs to move forward, but it doesn't insist. Facing the future is the way of love. Facing the past is the way of love. But the two are incompatible, and it broke my heart. The future is better than the past. Tell me more about it. My list. Oh dear. Those children will build the new town, a better one. Just like the 3 families and their mistresses built it before. Just like Simon and I built it, reaching to the stars. We started it too quickly. We paid for our hastiness. What should I do now, Father? Do what you must. Do what you think is right. If you still have time, try to understand the world as best you can. You won't make a mistake. I respect your choice. Any choice. Like I said, you're better than me. You will connect us all into a new whole. I hope so. Alright, we have an hour left. I rise. No one can stop me now, and you can do nothing against me. I am taking them all. Ooh. All in your care. All you care for. They wish it, you know. Worry not. Children have better odds than grown men. Much better. Why? I come to teach the folk how to overcome death, and children are the most striking of your kind. They can do more than their mothers and fathers. What do you mean overcome death? You are death. Untrue. I am not the same as death. I am but a test of men's folk's ken and prowess to overcome their bounds. And of all known bounds, death is the greatest tangle. That you will die is not but a belief. Worms, half-men, so far from overmen. What makes you think the kids want this? They do, and if they don't, they will. That is the path your father has set for them. That's why your list bears their names, the town's future. The yeast to make it rise? I won't let you have them. You have no weapon. You mean your panacea? All heal? What good is such a draught, a world bereft of the stuff to craft it? Wonders flee this world, Brack. I am one of dwindling few. You fail to ken it yet. Yes, you are a wonder too. Plague, monsters, and wonders. Such is our tragedy. I am both fiend and wonder true. Stop, Barak. You can't bring them back. It's beyond your power. You know not what I am, so how can you stop my reach? You can't guard them. You can't stop this. Even children managed to make a cure for you 5 years ago. Schmouters. Ha ha ha. Indeed, you're welcome to seek them out. But I reckon you'll find no children in the streets these days. Know you the newest tidings, man of fog? Lend me an ear, then, to what I tell you. What tidings? Block had all the young ones taken away. They've been crammed into a train and sent away while you daydreamed. Few are left. Your wards, my wards now. The town that used to be ruled by children has been left childless. So mine are the last. Oh. That's so many infected people. I don't even know where Sticky is. He's supposed to be here, but I haven't seen him in a long time. How's this doing? Hey, he's here!
They can't touch our tower. I don't care if the grass doesn't grow, so long as the tower survives.
I don't feel too good. My eyes are burning and I'm looking at hellfire. So time to say goodbye then, you know, just in case. Remember how we first met? By Father's house? Well, can't deny it anymore. I did think you were it. What? What? I did think you were it back then. The murderer, I mean. But I wasn't such a villain after all. You know, I had a dream. I saw that long neck once, the one your doll is shaped like. It does exist. I tried to track it, slept in the step. Everyone I told about it laughed at me, but I've seen it, honestly. It's the last vampire. A Shabnakadig. They do exist. The earth makes them from clay and bones, but they're not evil. Really? Really? You help the others first, alright? I can bear it. The cauldron is close by. Working on me won't take long. I respect your attitude, now hush and let me examine you.
You don't look so happy. Must have come from the hospital.
Where do I find Khan? He's in the nutshell. Thank you. Hey, guess what? Have a schmouder. Don't you look good now? What a good guy. Okay. These still need another 3 hours. What time is it? Let's see if we can go and talk to Ruben before morning. Anything new from the bowl? No. I keep waiting for him to, like, do something amazing, because he's supposed to, like, be there on my worst day and all that. Which I suppose wouldn't be till tomorrow, but still. Oh, I wonder if I should not have cured him. I mean, he's in a plague area, right? Maybe that means it won't... He'll just get infected again? I don't know. Hello? Here. Apparently I can prophylaxis you, and this counts as immunity? That's interesting. Here, have one of these. It's not going to help you a lot, but it'll help you a little. Blood Twire costs 3 times as much. Well, unfortunately, I don't necessarily need to do anything with it. I don't really need much money right now. I might come by and drop some off later. Oh, by the way, your brother's dead. Sorry. Okay, hindquarters is infected too. This is Ruben's. God, there's a lot of walking plagued people now. You better not still be asleep. You better not. Oh my god, he's still asleep. Oh my god. Screw you, man. I had to kill like 8 people to keep you alive. And now he's still sleeping for hours. Okay. Let's go up to this. That's Capella, right? Okay, this area is plagued too. Lots of plague in town. Nope. 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 That's kind of unfortunate. I was hoping to be able to take the boat. I couldn't use it. Anyway, it's a plague district. You're bad. Wait a minute, where am I? It's up this way still. Damn it. Oh, that raised my exhaustion. That was the wrong tincture to use. One more thing of water after this. We're starting to take some health damage, but in a way, it's okay because I've got like...
Will I be interrogated as well?
I recognize you. I can feel you through this cloth. You're you, Barak's son. No, just Barak. Your name is Artemy. I remember. It doesn't matter that you're a son. I misspoke. You're on your own, right? On your own. I want to ask something of you. I'll cure you. You don't understand. Peter needs help. Today is the last day. I've already failed him. Peter's dead, but you're still alive. I want to take care of you first. You're the only one that I have left. Take this key. Give it to Andre today. Okay. Let's not say goodbye, alright? No one ever truly leaves, you know. We won't say goodbye, but for another reason. Andre? Is that this guy? Yeah.
They'll kill us all. They'll spare no one.
Here. It's a miracle. Called Schmouder. Okay. I need to sleep. I'm taking health damage. In which the plague finally stops playing to lose. That's the thing though. Plagues, they're not trying to kill you. I mean, every major plague or illness... It got me. Damn it. Every major plague or illness that starts killing people is a failure. That's a plague that is actually well suited for some other type of animal. Like it's the bird flu or cowpox or that kind of thing. And a thing that would be give a cow a fever and the sniffles, but because it's in a person, it kills you. It's not intended to kill you. It's just mistaken about whether it's just mistaken about how it about what am I saying? It's not trying to kill you. It wants to live happily in a cow. And it doesn't realize that you're not as strong as the cow. Where am I going? All these districts are plagued. I can't travel out of them. Maybe that one's good? Oh, I still hear fighting. Nope, there is plague everywhere. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't get me. That was scary. You could see the ghost kind of come out of the person. Good God, there's a lot of plague. Is the entire town plagued? Last water. I think the entire town is plagued. Oh well. Hopefully the steppe isn't plagued. That would be worse. Here, let's stop by here and see if anyone wants to talk to us. Like, I can't give this many people prophylaxis. It's just not gonna work. Name? Artemy Barak, Doctor. Where's General Block? I want to report my progress with the curative serum. The General is sick. I'm a doctor. Let me examine the General. General Block is out sick. Captain Logan is now in charge of the quarantine measures. You can try your luck with him when he's back. How did he manage to catch it, I wonder? He was here in the headquarters. There was no plague around here yesterday. It needs at least a day before it shows. He caught it while evacuating everyone under the age of 16. Children were evacuated? Every one of them we could, this morning. But how? The General assigned several train cars and an artillery engine. It's the kind of man he is. No. The door is over there, Doctor. I don't like this at all. Does the commissioner, the commissar know this? Over there. You people are dousing fire with kerosene. Can I get my coupons? Please. Thank you. I can't talk to you. We have so many bad things going on, though. At least we know this area is black, but like half the town is red. I wonder if the entire town really is red, and it's just taking a while to update. Go away. Good. Okay, but our immunity is so low, we have to use a booster. Even though we're gonna start taking health damage for it. Okay, push forward. Stay away. Stay away. No. No! Oh, thank God. I thought everywhere was plagued. And I was like, how are we gonna get out of this? What is this? This is a clothing store. Sure. Just everything on one side of the river. And half of the middle. Hey, an army cloak. That's the last thing we need for an inventory upgrade. I'ma get it. I'm not sure I still need it. There's no kids, nothing to trade. Oh well. Here, how are we gonna deal with this? Here, put that on. Then we can make some room for the other cloak. Oops. God, our hunger's maxed, our exhaustion's maxed. But the problem is that if I eat anything, I'm gonna be thirsty. We absolutely need some water here. There's a barrel. Please have some food. Some water. It's good! I'm out of tinctures again. I had to eat my own tinctures. That's a real shame. Okay. Let's just go ahead and eat to full. Then we'll drink a bit. Okay. Capella! Oh, I feel so great. Hey stranger, take a good look at me. Do I look that untrustworthy? Is my face really only good for pointing a gun at? You look healthy. That's what matters. To hell with these squatties. They didn't let me near the station, so I couldn't even say goodbye. I just wanted one last look at the kids. Just for that, they damn near shot me. Was one of yours there? Not my children. I'm a teacher. Organized classes. You know we lack a proper school, but they did show up. They worked hard even. They'll be back, you'll see. And more. Alright. Do you have anything to say? No. Oh, that's what I need. Okay. You're the one they call Cub? Yeah. What do you want? So it is you. My daughter wanted me to relay something to you before they took her away. Did it have anything to do with time and fate? She wanted me to give you a note. Said you'd be in big trouble otherwise. Now where'd I put it? In a pocket. A small piece. This is definitely about fate. Written by a kid with a trembling hand. We're gone, but our caches stay. We asked Gerbos. It's their game now. Jerboas introduced their own rules. Nuta and Sleepyhead left schmouters in their caches. You better find and take them, else the Jerboas will eat them. Maybe they already have, and schmouters are bad for them. I think I failed the whole kids thing. But, oh well. And I'm certainly not going to go to the doctor's office today. What's the point? Should we sleep in here? I think I probably should for a couple hours. Oh shit! Ah! Maybe that was okay. It looked like they were attacking me though. Oh well. If they're just a messenger, they'll show up again.
And so, Katerina has an heiress no more.
I thought I was a mistress, that it was my destiny to defeat this plague. But it turned out differently. I guess this is goodbye, Artemy. That's why no. No way in hell. There's nothing good about any of this, and I won't give up on you. I'll help you. They were all taken away from me on a train car. Everyone under my wing, the future of the town. Your subjects. No, not my subjects, my children. They would have remained my children, even as they'd grown up. So you've become a mistress after all. Take care of Khan. He's in the nutshell. You care about him a lot. Very much so. He'll live, I promise. Is there anything else I can do? Anything? I'll get more of that thing the Panacea's made from. You'll all get better. I just need time. Please take care of my children. If any are still left in town, and if any are still left alive, someone must be, I can tell. But my senses are clouded by the pain. I can barely see. It hurts so much. Don't worry. Don't worry. Here you go. You get a schmouter.
Have you seen the cannon? It could strike the moon's eye.
Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Did you
The
come to
girl
gawk?
is all right. But, the boy.
The boy's dead. I'm sorry.
Unbearable.
Did you come to gawk? That's alright, alright. Here I stand. I stood my ground this whole life, and I'll stand now. Fate has robbed me of my wife and children, and now, well, I wonder what my old age will be like. Yes, but you haven't left me. I know you haven't. You're not alone yet. You have people who can take care of you. I could tear anyone's throat out. Anyone. But now... Look at me, Mr. Brack. A colossus with feet of clay. Standing here, imagining my end. I still need to finish with dignity. Are you thinking about death? That's what I think. People say, a life for a life. I took the kid's life, but I never gave up mine. I don't know what he's talking about. He's fine. Yeah. Quit whining! Looking for people charging me. Okay, I'm for a couple hours of sleep. Otherwise, we're going to be taking exhaustion damage the entire time we're running around. Okay. Nope. Time to see Eglea. Nope. Nope. First, I'm going to go help the rest of the kids. There's no... Okay, so there's kind of nothing I can do. Why is that so far away? I think I just walk and get these two, and then get that, and then come back, and just walk all the way. That's gonna be a pain, but that's what we gotta do. So, to the nutshell. Here, let me drink to make this go a little faster, perhaps. Dude, this is not the time to be coughing. With people with flamethrowers in the street, you do not want to appear sick. It is a bad idea. Nope. Oh, look at how many people there are. Oh. Where's the exit? Just a bit to the right. Don't set me on fire, don't set me on fire. Is it here? I can't tell if that opens. Let's just go around. It does. But either way. Okay. This is a black area, right? Yeah. Okay, to the nutshell. I do think that if I were... Okay, wait a minute. Let me drink this Twirine. It's right here. I bet we'll find a Schmouter there, based on that note. But it's possible not. And they did tell me to go talk to Andre, so I should do that too. I hear some white whip. Or that's Ash and Swish. There's Khan. Been looking for you the entire game. Here. I'm gonna give you the cure, and then you're gonna whine about how you're dying.
Our polyhedron shuddered when this monster was dragged in. Tell them to leave.
Nope.
Now.
It preempts his dialogue. Well, that's good. Alright. Out to Murky. I still feel bad for the people that died. I could have been more... I didn't know how much of the cure I'd get, you know? So I was a bit more restrictive. I should have used the cure earlier on people. Hey, what do you think of your friend now?
The plague bringer is here, walking around.
I knew you by the smell. You shouldn't be here. Would you like me to carry you home? My throat is all dry. Everything is dry. I'd like a drink of water, but no more water for me. I know what it feels like, kiddo. I've experienced it too. Bury me somewhere around these rocks, alright? I want to grow into a swevery. They'll be pretty. Remember how you taught me to pick herbs? I know. You're about to say you don't need me and there's nothing about me to love. I won't say that. I loved you the moment I saw you. Yeah. Listen to me. I saved you from the sandpest once, and I'll do it again. Just wait a little.
Someone's poking around the place at nighttime.
Doesn't matter. I got schmouters. She looks all sullen and angry. This would be where I'd go and get Notkin, but sadly that ship has sailed. Hey, there's tents. That's new. We saw some tents, like, on the flash forward, right? At the very beginning of the game. There's even some people there. Huh. And this is open. That wasn't open before. Maybe we can find the doctor, the general. Oh, there's barbed wire right there. Okay, I still can't go in. And now my legs are horribly injured. You know, I bet our cure is done. Let's go and put in another couple. And maybe make a few more tinctures. Just for the immunity boost? Let me up. No, it's not gonna let me up. I have to go to the warehouse district. Warehouse district's black. Huh. I thought it was... plagued. Factory's plagued. I do think that the game just has a few bugs in it. Like, some of the progression events just didn't work, I don't think. Like, I think that Ruben is bugged. That we screwed up with him somehow. Here, is this done? Yeah. Alright. Okay. I'm just gonna put this in here for now. Yeah,
How can people protect themselves from the infection?
they
You're
cannot.
a doctor. You should know.
Well, I don't. Okay. Those are purely for me. I'm not even gonna try to diagnose people anymore. Let's get this. Talk to Andre. And then go see Taya. Huh. There's no schmatter. My bones remain in the ground. I've buried a tooth by the bridge. You've buried a tooth by the bridge. You know what? I've been not able to do anything with any of those notes. Screw that. I don't want to deal with it. They leave these notes that are so cryptic. They reference places that aren't there. And even if I knew where the bowl moved. It used to be on the other side. Do you have anything that's new? No, nothing new. Bull, you're such a disappointment to me. Here, we need a drink. But yeah, there's like this entire mini game of children with their caches and the game where they put stuff into the boxes and I don't know, and they leave little notes. I couldn't figure it out. I meant to go talk to Andre, didn't I? But I forgot to do that. Oh well, we're committed now. I cured all the kids, right? Yeah, except for Taya. So I'll just go ahead and I'll cure Taya. Then I guess I could go back and cure the canes. Or maybe I should go and find Aglaya. I know I should go find Aglaya. What am I thinking? Of course I should. Although maybe this will reveal a path. I'm betting it's gonna be like a choice at the end. Am I gonna tear out the pick from the heart of town and cause rivers of blood to gush forth? Or am I going to embrace my heritage and as part of the whatever the kin let the town fade? Now there's people here. It's promising. It was all deserted before. I think we're past the point of needing to trade for stuff.
So much noise. Where's Grandpa Isidore?
Kembe, who is
Why
it?
did he
Who's
stop
there?
coming by?
Take this nasty cloth off me, someone. It's me, kid. Emshen, you're not curing me at my fingers. It hurts. It hurts. What do your fingers say? You know what my fingers tell me? Come, we need you, Mother. I've been here a long time. If they call for me, I'll go. Because they're calling. I'm Mother. I need to care for them. Hush, little one. Be patient, like the brave girl you are. Tell me a tale. It'll hurt less if you do. What kind of tale would you like? Tell me a scary one. The one where we stayed in the house of stone and died. Is there really such a tale? And my throat hurts too. Do you have a pill that makes it less painful to swallow? I'll cure you, little one, I swear. I found a bowl. Come on, you need to fold your fingers as I speak. Fold your thumb. Okay, I folded it. I don't remember how it goes. It hurts. How does it go? It'll go well. Here. It's fine. We have a miracle of Schmouder to give you.
So much noise upstairs. Where did everyone go?
And she, like, lost 1.5 feet of height. What did we just get? Some things aren't bound to happen. I think that's what we just got. No, that would be if we put the other old Gimski there? I don't know. I don't know. Well, we got them. Plague, monsters, and wonders are all connected. Kill one and the rest will suffer too. Is my goal worth the sacrifice? Maybe? This guy's running. But not to me. Alright, it's still telling me to go over here. Is there more here? No, it's desiccated. You have come. The body is whole now. I've come for answers. Are you ready to give them? Why talk? You have come, so we are now whole. Among us, blood, thoughts, words all flow in our veins. No need for mouths. Listen, you know everything already. The Adurg is our town, or more precisely, its unity with Earth. Tamil Da, you're right. You are an Emshin. Okay, Father tore apart the weak disease connection that caused this outbreak, but he failed to make new ones. Yeah, okay. Tamil Da, you're right. You are a Yargachin. We listened to your words. We nod in agreement. It's all true. Wherever I look, everything's true, as if there were no lies in the world, eh? Bite Karan, you have finally grasped the ultimate truth. Suak, the counterpart of our Mother Bodo, is dead. And so, we do not fear death. Oh, is death. Not dead. You nod in agreement with whatever I told you. Like, what if I told you Father had been killed by a friend out of love, with the best of intentions? Would you nod along to this bullshit too? It is so. You speak the truth. You know all the answers. I don't like these people. The body is whole, and knowledge flows through its veins. Listen to us, including those who do not stand here now. You are part of the whole body. It was Oyan. This is what our people said. Now you know. And you never told me. Who is to tell you the truth? Why give away a man who seeks death? Trace the line, Yargachin. You're in charge of us. We cannot force your hand. And he's not here either. Cut himself off from the hole in advance. Huh. Father was killed by Foreman Oyen, and apparently I'm supposed to go to Alongo. Any trickle of blood seeps from Alongo. Or should I go to Aglea? Well, I'm really close to this guy, so I might as well go there. Huh. Is this a boss battle? I wonder? I'd be kind of disappointed if it was. The combat has not really been the focus of the game. Although there would be a sort of a poetic ending to finish this by killing a guy in a Minotaur suit. We'll save one more thing of water. But damn, if I'd known we needed more water, I would have spent more time getting, storing water. Like, I got kind of lazy when we had, like, 20 or 30 of them. But that was not enough. I wanted to have, like, 50 water. I should have had 50 water stored up for the later days. Now, it's not in perfect shape, but, well, that's what we got. Is he here, or I have to go inside? Looks like inside. Have to walk through this damn thing a third time? Really? I invited you to stay in my father's home, and this is what you do? Here, we're hungry a little bit. Let's top off a little bit. Nah. I kind of wish I hadn't gotten rid of all those. I could use some blood right now. But no, I've turned them all. I mean, this guy is huge. I hope this is not going to turn into a fist fight. I was expecting him to be right there, but he is not. There he is. Last water?
Whatever happens outside, it's no concern of ours.
What matters is you understood something. But did I understand what was most important? Whether you die or kill, you touch death. What matters is what you understand in that crucial moment. If you understand too little, you won't survive its fleeting touch. Whether you die or kill, you still won't. That's what the elders say. I didn't really follow it, but whatever. What else do they say? That everyone should do what they must. I haven't saved in a while. I'm a little nervous. Tell me everything. I honored your father. We weren't friends, but we had mutual respect. He understood me. Unlike others, he didn't despise me. He knew why I served the Alkimskis. Your father was wise, but then he lost his mind and invited death into the town. Go on. He went to the steppe with Simon Kane that night, the one who built the town upwards, across the river. They were friends with him. They dug earth in the steppe, one of the Katange saw. I learned of that and hurried to them. And then? I found him at home. I found him sick. He confessed that he was sick with sandpest, that it can't be stopped, shouldn't be stopped, that the town needs it. He spoke like a madman. I saw then that the disease had drove him mad. I put him out of his misery. You put him out of his misery? The misery of both madness and sand plague. I wasn't in the crude sprawl 5 years ago. I only heard their screams, and my blood chilled even though I don't frighten easy. The sand plague is torture with no salvation. Father could decide that for himself. He spoke like a madman. He couldn't decide anything for himself. It wasn't your place, your mindless beast, to judge whether he was mad or too wise for you to understand. I don't value my life, kindred. I want to die. My guilt is heavy, and conscience eats me from the inside like sandpest. Mother Bodo's warm flesh will soothe me. Do what you must. Lay me down. This is going to be a fight. I forbid you to die. Live with what you've done. That's a punishment worse than death. Okay. Let Oyen live. I looked him in the eye and forgave him, but he will never forgive himself. Now his life is emptiness and torment. That's kind of mean. Okay, well, I solved my father's murder. Now everything has come back to the two bowls. Let's go and talk to Aglaia. Interesting. The crude sprawl is actually free. Let's go to the Broken Heart first. They were telling me I should go there. Whoa. What? Wait a minute. It's a black area. Oh, great. I don't have an immunity bar, or at least... Oh, Guys, little help. Guys? Thank you. Do your damn job. Alright, save. Let's get it committed, so if we die, we don't lose too much progress. Alright, he does have something to say.
Want me to sing you a nice little song?
What do you want from half a man? I want to give you this key. I have no idea what it is. It's Peter's. A girl gave it to me. She must have found it among his things. I'm sorry. Thank you, and shut up. Shove your condolences up your ass. I despise insincerity. I understand now. He knew everything, all these years. It's surreal. Thank you, and now go. Tell me what it's all about. No. You know, that girl, Grace, she can touch the dead with her mind. If the grief becomes... No, that's a bad idea. Fair enough. I really don't want to say fair enough. I want to know what he's talking about. But, whatever. You've got some food. I don't really want the Twirene. Well, it wouldn't be terrible to get it. We're low on money now, though. We spent it all. Town's calling to me in the Plague District. I am not gonna go to it. I think... Let's go around like this and then go across, rather than trying to go up through. Yeah. What time is it? 17. Let's get to Aglaya before nighttime. I bet the remaining doses of plague are good. Or panacea. We'll go ahead and pick them up. I don't think we have any water, do we? No. Like, here I don't have any water either. No. But I've got 6 cures. 10 minutes. You know what? Let's find something to do for 10 minutes. I could drink muddy water. I'd rather not. I'm gonna take the metal scrap with me. And we have some chisels. And what was the other thing? We need a pipe. I'll grab a set of pipes. I could always sell the rings. Put the twire back. I have these sewing boxes for no particular reason. Is there anything I can fix? I can get these a little better, but they're already pretty good. I don't want to spend that. I really do want to repair it, but I don't want to spend it. I'm carrying 3 scalpels, including 2 good ones. I should sell one of those. There we go. 2 more panacea. I think... I'm not sure. I'm a little inclined to go back through my videos and check. I think I've probably slept less than 20 hours in the past 10 days. Which is a little silly. I know we get like 2 or 3 hours like every day or 2. How am I doing on hunger? I've still got some pemmican, but it'll make me hungry. Let's take a tincture that will reduce our exhaustion. Wow, that reduced our exhaustion a lot. That's how we're getting by. We're just like eating that swevery all the time. See, now we could fix this. Let's go ahead and do that. Then we can get as much water as we want. Just to keep us going. I would do it in the factory, but it's plagued. That seems like a bad idea. We're gonna finish the game with like 5 plague cures left because I wasn't profligate enough with them. Okay, that was not fair. That was BS right there. Should I cure the canes? I'm kind of inclined to. I know we gave them antibiotic treatments, but I don't know. Don't, guy. Just don't. I'm actually really surprised we didn't get a boss fight. I was expecting a boss fight. But whatevs. Okay. Guess what? It's you! Thanks for the twirine. You're just costing me machine parts. Okay, just around and to the left. Are we in a black district? We are. God damn it. Stupid soldiers. You're supposed to be maintaining order. The problem is, now our gun's gonna start misfiring when we need to fight, but I don't have the time. I need more time. Guess what? My guy's gonna live. Time to see Aglaya, but she doesn't want to talk to me. I don't know. Whoa, the gallows is gone. Think we should go up? I'm gonna go inside here. And save. Okay, I just got something. The sound of paper crushed and thrown away. She's not calling, but you should come. Right now, she needs you. I was just there. She could have said something. We are really hungry. How are we getting hungry so fast? Time, it just goes by faster and faster and all that. Maybe. It does seem like our food consumption's really spiked. Like, used to be you could eat like a thing of meat and that would keep you going for an entire day. Now it lasted about 3 hours. That might be an exaggeration.
Are you nearly done with my great achievement?
I have the proof I need to demolish that Tower of Death. This is goodbye then, Artemis Barak. Over these last few days, you have truly become significant to me. Perhaps the one person I care about. How did I manage that? I deeply respect open-minded people, unconstrained by whatever is imposed upon them, capable of finding less obvious connections. It's a skill poets have, and step surgeons, it seems. What's the word? Emption, a knower of lines. Well, let us part as friends. For the first time, I say this to someone I wanted to create patterns with. What's wrong? Today I'll be killed. How do you know this? Call it a hunch. What for? The military would never miss a shot at an Inquisitor. We always hinder their advances. They pay us back in kind. I know they have the order. They must. This isn't my first year on the job. You should flee then. I've thought about it. Send a courier in my place, or better yet 3. But no, that'd be cowardice. Give me the papers. I'll take them to the town hall. And you'll get arrested. Can you afford that? Yeah, kinda. Fleeing. What's the point? What is there for me to flee to? I'm not gonna say that. Try at least. Better than walking meekly to your execution. You've turned my world upside down again, Artemis Barak. A self-taught backwoods surgeon. Fine. I'll send 3 couriers with the papers to the headquarters, and I'll leave town tonight. I have that option, but only if you come with me. Interesting. Why would you want me? Because I can tell that we need each other. No 2 people could be more unlike one another. We could have an interesting life together. I can see it. You can see it with your heart in the lines. Aglaya Lilith, Commissar of the Omnipotent Powers That Be, and Artemi Barak, a scab shed from the body of a god-forsaken people. A brilliant couple. Do you know why I marked you among many others? You gave me the key. You showed me that people can simply disregard those who pull their strings, those who set your path for you. They tell you what victory is, but it's a lie. It rings false. True victory is breaking through the walls, changing the rules of the game. What about the children? Wake up, Barak. There are no children. None of this is real. What about the tower? What if your couriers fail to deliver the papers? The town's in chaos. To hell with the tower. An hour ago I wished to settle the score with those who sent me here, irreversibly stifling my life. But now I don't care. Something unique occurred during our conversation. Something so important, I'm comfortable changing my plans. It's happening to you too. Don't deny it. I mean... let's go. I've given all the kids the cure. I've done my duty. Let's defy fate. Let's flee. Good. It's the right thing to do. A train will wait for us by the passenger station at 2 in the morning. I'll meet you there. Okay. Damn. Damn. I like that it's giving you the option. I wonder if it's a real option. Like if this is a non-standard game over. It's never happened to me before. So she has a reflection too. Surprising. Seemed like the type who wouldn't be reflected in mirrors. What has never happened to you before? Something strange is happening to me. I could put it into words, and yet I do not have the words. It's weakness. I must purge it from my heart. A wise man once said, what we first consider weakness is in fact our source of greatest strength. Speak to me. What about? I don't know. Just speak. Touch me with your words. Which words do you wish me to touch you with? I don't care. I mean, no, I do care, but I can't talk about it. Are you scared? Perhaps. Yes, you may be right. Enough. This is weakness. No more. I refuse it. No means no, and this is the final word I'll speak to myself. You really are alive. Warm blood and a beating heart. Who would have guessed? Huh. I'm very intrigued by this. We could just leave. Like, I don't need to stay here. Here, we'll go ahead and cure these few people. Well... let's go up the tower. I have to admit to being curious. Look at these. It's like almost demonic. Reminds me of the portals in Obsidian. Or Oblivion. Damn, this is creepy. It reminds me very much of the Void in, what's her name? The girl with the blimp. Where all of her little scenes are her, like, being an athlete. Aha. That whole thing she said about how none of these people are real, I'm starting to buy in. This isn't real. We're trapped in a computer simulation. I knew it. Jesus. Or I suppose it could be like her, like the girl in the tower. I guess it's kind of a mixture of both. What's her name? Evie? Eli. Eli's blimp. Huh. It's because I'm attuned to the lines. There's nothing here. I am disappointed. I was expecting more. Nope, nothing here. Like, I thought there maybe be a big inside area, but no. Full of color. I wonder if I can fall to my death, or if there's like invisible walls. I mean, I'm not inclined to test it. Like right now, if this does lead to a game over, we do have a save game that's just like right outside. But if I fall and die, then that save game will be permanently hurt. Permanently worse. Huh. I should have came up here when all the kids were here. I remember we looked up at this... where's this? I missed it. We looked up here once when there were kids here, and we could see that there were kids up in this area, like way up on the scaffolds up here. But we couldn't get to them because there were kids and other kids in the way. Wait a minute, it's still 22. Wasn't it 22 when we came here? I wonder if I could fall into that. And walk down to the tip right there. That's the bit that's stabbing into the earth, even though it's, you know, not. But it's the pointy bit. Huh. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it wasn't actually. There's somebody right there, isn't there? Well, screw them. Alright. I'm just gonna cure people. Like, I don't know if it matters. It probably does. I probably shouldn't be doing this. But if I'm gonna leave tonight at 2, it seems churlish to, you know, leave people to die when I could be curing them. Except for Ruben. Screw him. He slept for 4.5 days. Or whatever. Doing nothing. And I killed people to keep him alive. Don't hit the soldier. There are people in the eastern districts, like the Sabarovs, that we didn't give inoculations to. Like I was standing in the chair. That's funny. But oh well. Interesting. Why is this glowy? They're like on fire? Yeah, these people are all in danger. Lara's still infected, but she's kind of far back away. Sorry, Lara. I had to get to the station. I haven't even seen Dankovsky in quite a while. Like, he was sitting in the town hall at first. But now nobody's in the town hall. Like, not even the general. I don't need more herbs. Look at how fast our hunger goes up. It's silly. I don't even have any food left. I have nuts. I have raisins. I have an egg. Well, now it feels like things are going slow. Now that we're committed to get out of here in a couple hours. Let's stop by the Nutshell and save. Whoa. And we'll watch Lara die, we'll watch a bunch of people get infected. Another note that I have no idea what it means. You can't take your half, it won't be on the train. We're going on foot. Kids, that's not a good idea. Maybe they're train wishing? That sounds like what's her name, but actually no, I don't think it is. I think that's the same sound we've been hearing this entire time. In these districts. You have nothing to say. I can't save here. I could save there. Nope, nope. Damn plague. The trap is shut. The noose will strangle you and Iglea both unless you flee. A new pantomime is being rehearsed. They shut down the fun. They shut down the hospital. There's no one left to save. 13,000 people dead. Fewer and fewer numbers are ending up getting infected each time. Yeah, you not much of a chance there. Katarina made it though. Lucky her. Yulia, I'm sorry. I could have saved you if I'd cared more. Andre made it. Only 2 new infected people, and Lara survived. Anna Angel is in danger. I apparently already know that. That's interesting.
Is over. The end draws ever closer.
Aglaea's mission is complete. She's doomed to die here, but she wants to flee. I accepted. We'll meet tonight at the station.
New pantomime is rehearsed at the theater.
Hey, we're not in an infected district anymore. I kind of feel like I'm out. I ran out of resources. I have no food. I could buy some stuff and that would keep me going for a little bit longer, but we already have people dead. Our chance of getting a good, like, perfect ending is gone. Instead, let's just walk away. I did my duty. I did more than anyone could have expected. I deserve this.
You can put a horse on the stand, but you can't make it testify.
I'm glad you came. I'm glad you waited. We both did. I believe it's right. We'll make our own path from now on. This is the ultimate freedom, I think. Departing from the track someone has laid for you. We're not getting derailed, are we? Where did this train come from? Ask no questions, trust me. It's not about trust. I simply realized nothing was holding me back there anymore. I've done all I could. Alright, go into the train car, I'll be right behind you.
There is an immutable and rational order that fate itself has composed. All things run their inevitable courses, down the topology of the universe, toward the mass of this black gravity.
I'm happy I got to meet you, Barak. You're a special person. So are you. No, you're a full-fledged human being. We're taught that humans are processes. Nearly half will halt this process at a very early stage. Another half will even regress after growing up, shedding what little progress they've made in childhood. I'm a brute, and not a clever one at that. You can trust me on this, Barak. I'd say you make a fine inquisitor, but no, you wouldn't actually. Your tools are different. You don't use our mode of analysis, but you still see the big picture. Connecting the dots is the foundation of our work. Tell me about it. It's too long a story to be told short. You build a map out of facts and conclusions and snap a picture of them, keeping in mind that facts too are processes. They change over time. Then you tease out connections from one to the other. The lines. Up, up.
Better to die in a
Why have we
playground
stopped?
than a battleground.
Perhaps the great bull Bastarak come to bid us farewell. They do that. I had a dream where one derailed my train an eternity ago. But the future refused to change. Move aside. What do you want? Who's that with you? My wife. Destination? We have an order from General Block. Hey over there, what are you waiting for? Seize her! The Inquisitor has finished her job here. She's returning to the capital. I am her escort. Step aside, we'll talk to you later. I'm a doctor. Is anyone sick here? Oh! Farewell. There are no infected people among us. You're free to go, Doctor. Return to the town. What for? Quarantine breach. There was a special order regarding the Inquisitor. As I said, you're free to go. The town is to the north. I won't repeat myself a third time. Oh, that's cool. When I scroll, I see it like this now. Huh. I wonder if I'm supposed to do something about that. Like that would be the kidney, right? This is the heart. Farewell. I guess I'm way down here. No, apparently I have to go this way. Yeah, I can see the polyhedron right there. Well, they didn't shoot me. That's good. Good music. Very good music. I have nothing to do today. But our flash forward at the beginning of the game had her still alive. Had the general still alive too. Things have changed. I'm not sure what to do. That was awfully good music, though. We need food. We really need some food. I wonder if that could have gone differently if I'd done something different. Like, if I'd said something at to that dude differently. I don't know. Interesting. The 8th is still in danger. The couriers with her orders will reach their headquarters in the morning. Should I make sure they don't get there safely or that they don't? Interesting. So can I intercept them and shoot them and kill them? Is that like the option I have right now? Intercept the couriers? I thought it was kind of weird that it said there'd be 3. Oh. Let's go and buy some food if we can. I don't know. I feel like I'm rudderless. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing right now. Here, I can give you lots of things if you'll give me some food. Looks good. Look how little that restored. That was nothing. Pfft, that was better. But still. You know what? If this turns out to be a fight, I think I'd rather have the good scalpel than the low tier knife. So you're plagued, you're plagued. Should we go cure them? You're at risk. Probably they're at risk too. Let's go north and see. But it's really weird. I feel like I don't know. I think most of all I want to get to a save point so that I can redo this if I screw it up. Does this matter anymore? Maybe. Probably not. There's our save. They're not at risk. I don't see anybody. So this area is black. Pantomime. No, there's no pantomime today. Interesting. Maybe there would be if we went to it. Turn right. There you go. Actually, that's still inconvenient for me. Shit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. How did our health get so low so fast? Oh my god. That was a little scary. Okay, nothing new going on here. You have more coupons. General's not here. You're nobody. So I'm not quite sure what I'm supposed to do. They said there'd be 3 people coming, right? Presumably from somewhere near the polyhedron? Okay, Plague District. Maybe Reuben will step forward and suddenly cure the plague or save the day or whatever. Interesting. They weren't there before. Show's over. I'm a doctor. Entry's forbidden. There's nothing of interest inside. It's all over. What do you mean? We received a clear report. Everyone who gets infected dies. There's no cure. There's no chance of salvation. But there is a chance, and there is a cure. You got it with you right now? You said you were a doctor. I am. If I gave you a cure, will you let me in? This division doesn't disobey orders. The general's very strict about chain of command. I can appreciate that. It looked like a lock. There. Hospital is closed. It still lets me in. One last pantomime?
Everything is of equal value. Everything is pregnant with connections. Even things which have nothing in common. Everything has the potential to be connected. This is the way things reacquire meaning.
All that surrounds us is a living organism with its own blood flow and metabolism. Plague is part of this flow, frightening but logical. It kills humans. But what is a human?
Miserable pile of secrets.
Humanity itself is comparable to a microbe, just as small, blind, and absurd.
No. Humanity is a loom. Or its shuttle, to be precise. Humans are actually quite decent. I'll have you know that I like them.
A shuttle, whatever. The role of a human is still unattractive. Choosing nothing, moving along a preordained path. Compare and contrast to the plague. It gets into any crack, connects all that there is. So, who is the paragon of animals here? I wonder.
But what about the town, huh? It is, after all, the next step. Towns come to life, and they're closely connected to the earth.
Much more closely than people, if they're friends with it, friends with the blood flow of the earth. If they can bear all it can grant them, consider an unusual ulcer, which the earth would die without. An ulcer that connects all things. If it left, all would die, leaving behind a machine.
Towns are built by people, so let people build them as machines. You say towns shall inherit the earth, replacing people, like people once replaced mammoths. I don't believe it. Let's not make hasty conclusions. Children inherit the earth too, and kids are smarter than their parents.
I've always hated your grandiosity and silly generalizations. We'll see. Let us stand watch. Let us see what morning brings.
That didn't make any sense at all. What are you talking about? Okay. That item shop is open. I'm gonna go up and cure Lara. How many plague cures do I have? 4. Oh, hello. Are you on our side, or are you with the mutineers? What's wrong with y'all? This isn't the time for mutinies. Deserters. Then fight your deserters. You're burning people alive. Yes, to stop the miasma. They're already dead anyway. No one survives this pest. Seriously, get lost. Worry about your own skin, not lecturing people. There is no miasma. There's clearly a miasma. What are you talking about? Apparently there's a mutiny going on. You the one who threw a bunch of rocks and dirt at me? Nope. We get enough grief from the locals, but now our own people shoot us in the back. Lost their minds with fear. All that military discipline broke down, huh? Every man for himself? You don't see it? Some wisdom. Wash your eyes well from the soil, or you'll weep pus. Gross. Okay. Ah! Stay away. God. And this is kind of my complaint. It's kind of the same thing I was complaining about last time. It feels like the military just got here. And now they're already kind of irrelevant. You know? Like, I kind of wish there was like 4 or 5 days after every major event, rather than the next day something special happens. Plague's here too. Really? Wow, it's just sitting right there. Yeah. Need some immunity. Ooh. Oh, this is bad. There, you got a man sticking out of your door. Okay, they didn't come through. Lara? She's not here. Maybe she's with Reuben. No, she's not here. Well, I tried. Don't you touch me. Black area? Nobody even loots anybody anymore. I'm still a little uncertain. Should I have gone back to the town hall and tried to guard against, like, people showing up or something? I don't know. You guys better not attack me. You're gonna attack me, aren't you? Run. Ah, there's a dude right in front of the door. Great. Don't turn me around, don't turn me around, don't turn me around. Thank you. I've cured you. Like, this entire side of the river is gonna be red. Or, black. That was totally a miss, but luckily the game allowed it. I have no idea if this is the right thing I should be doing. I don't know. For some... Until we got sucked into that underworld place, I kind of felt like I knew what I was doing. And now I don't. I have no idea what the right thing to do is. I'm just kind of winging it, you know? Let's go back across the bridge and up to Town Hall. Would it be faster to take a boat? No, it would not. I didn't need it anyway. That doesn't go through, does it? Oh, well. Oh, great. I'm kind of... Can the game just end, please? Like, I don't know. Is it supposed to end today or is it going to end tomorrow? Because I don't know if I have the resources to survive until tomorrow. I'm really hungry. I'm eating nuts to survive. Oh wait, I've got all those koshk. What am I thinking? Yeah, okay, we're fine. We could survive for another day. But I don't know what to do. What should I be doing? The town is dead and empty, let it all rot. His ear waits in the steppe, his heart here underground. I finally see, I understand. The Adurg is my town. The choice will be mine, leading to something I don't have yet. Reuben spends his night at home, but he's always sleeping. Because he bugged or something. The world is very beautiful indeed. That's kind of interesting that that would show up right then. But whatever. I protected everyone I could as much as I could. Like, the impression I got was that she was going to send 3 runners, for some reason, to the town hall by morning to order the army to destroy the polyhedron. I looked around, I couldn't find anyone to intercept. It's dangerous to walk around. In which the Haruspex looks for the courier. Okay. Is it only day 11? It is day 11, okay. Aglaya sent couriers with orders to demolish the polyhedron. Did they get there? I should check. Okay. Is it raining? I love it when it rains in games. God, it makes me want to play Myst again. Uru Live or whatever. Except I played that with one of my exes, and it would be bad memories. So no. But it was so great. You had your Relto and everything. Oh well. General Block is once again in control of the troops. No Longin's people here. What are you talking about? I missed like an entire plot line or something. This will not be discussed. We leave at 10. This will not be discussed either. Has a courier been here? Carrying papers? 3 couriers have been here, but they all missed the general, so they went out into the town to look for him. And where is he? He went out to restore order. Longin's people had 3 outposts, so he could be at any one of them. It goes with the rebels. Our train departs today at However it goes with them, our train departs at 2200. Those are our orders. So the bombardment's off, depending on who wins. At least half the officers want to pay this wretched town back. The general would rather avoid it. Who knows, in the case we're leaving at 10. Damn, I have no idea what to do. Okay. Well, we're gonna go to each of those 3 places, but... Ooh, it's all pretty. Look, the ground's all covered in water. I wonder if it's still plaguey up there then. Or if, like, the entire... Yeah, it's still plaguey. But I'm not seeing any red-faced guys. Like, am I supposed to help the couriers get to them? Oh, that's not good. Go away. Don't touch me. At Lara's house. That's why she wasn't here, because this was turned into something else. Bunch of dead military people. Ah, Stankovsky. Hello.
I never even told her how I felt.
I think all these plague days have been leading to me doing something like this. I've been accused of all sorts of crimes, but I was innocent. There were rumors I was a looter, that I walked around with a revolver killing people. I guess I had to prove them right. That was my line, Emshin. Do you condemn me? Doesn't matter, Emshin. We've known each other for a week. You've got blood on your hands, and so do I. The army is leaving, dragging their ungodly cannons with them. The general needs to make one final shot. He's loath to shoot people, but something must be destroyed. You're mistaken, Oinan. There's dissent among the soldiers. If the orders are not delivered, there'll be no bombardment at all. So there won't be. We'll see about that. I won't let them shoot the polyhedron. I'll do anything within my power to stop it. It's the only living thing around here, if you think about it. Why did you kill him? I tried to ask him nicely, but he wouldn't give me the papers. A zealot. I wonder what she did to him. She's very good at convincing people. Why are you here? Where are the papers? Why do you want them? I have my own plans for my hometown. See the ashes over there on the floor? Barely managed to do it before you arrived. Smart of me to burn them rather than eat them, I think. You're a surgeon. You would have dug it all out of my gut. But why? Why burn them? If there's no papers, there's no bombardment. The mutiny is doomed. Most of the soldiers adore their general. And Block, like me, is a man of formality. He wouldn't waste ammo without proof. So what should we do now? This tower is the only valuable thing around here. Perhaps all 300 years of this wretched town's history happened just so that this flower could bloom atop this pile of shit. 300 years? It's much older. Several thousand. The abattoir has been its head since time immemorial. Once, maybe. But now the abattoir has become the town's putrid ass. The head is elsewhere. That head is what we must preserve. What for? I'll tell you. I will... the way I'd tell a close, intimate friend. Have I ever told you about my Thanatica? No? Then listen. I had a lab in the capital. We studied the dynamics and progression of death. If you pardon the big words, we tried to defeat it. Or at least figure it out enough that people could decide for themselves whether the time has come or not. Were you successful? I can't share the details. We don't have time. And anyway, you'd have to be me and live there 2 weeks with my head on your shoulders to notice and realize all that I have. Trust me, destroying the tower would delay our triumph over death indefinitely. So in order to defeat death, it must be preserved. Precisely. I understand. I'll think about what you said. I feel bad. I'm not able to cure gravel. Okay, one down. I wonder... Might be best to go up to this boat and then take the boat down to here. I can't take this boat. They won't let me. Yeah. Our boats will not leave infected districts. We can carry you into the plague, but not out of it. The air is heavy here. It drives the boat down. If we pull off, we'll sink. Go back on foot, Menku. The plague is the earth. One cannot escape it by water. But in the next district, the one over, like right here, this area is not plagued. It's recovering. I can go that way, yeah. I liked it better when there were kids around, you know? And we could make trades and things like that. It was fun. It was a nice part of the game. And occasionally we'd find schmouters and fish and things like that. Things I should have really stocked up on more than I did. Should have got more bottles. Like, we have the herbs that we could have made, and we've been ignoring herbs for days. We've been walking right by them without thinking about it. But we've had the herbs. We could make another dozen flasks of every type. Alright. It feels like we have a long time. I mean, they said they weren't going to leave till 10. And what? It's 9 o'clock. But maybe there's multiple things I need to do. I don't know. Let's save real quick. What they're probably doing is they're giving me enough time to run around and cure all the kids if I didn't happen to have the cure on me yet. Yeah, let's sleep an hour. Maybe that'll be a dream. Nope. Any food? I'm pretty sure I've already looked for food here. No, no food. Okay. I could upgrade my cloak. I need more metal bits. So it needs just 2 sewing kits. I'm kind of just curious to see what the size of this is going to be. So the game is a little weird. Look at that. So I move this over there.
The price of salt is going up.
And then grab that.
People are
and now I'm holding it again.
It's like we're at war.
Even though I clicked way over here. Anyway. Nice, another 3x5. Or no, that was our first 3x5. We haven't gotten that before. Oh well. Max upgrade. I'm surprised it wasn't a achievement. But whatevs. Bull! It's the worst day of my life. Bull, tell me you got some for me. Wait a minute, it's talking to me! What's he saying? Okerne erid bina gi? I have no idea what that means. Wait, what? Ah, Shiger. Kier. A grave, a tomb. What do you mean? Do not kill. Do not kill whom? You haven't let me down by our law, kindred. Wonder Bowl achievement. Do not kill. Entomb. Maybe we go back to Grace's place? Sorry, Bull. I wish he'd been a bit more clear and had spoken in English rather than in whatever Katenge or whatever it is. Where was the one we fixed? There was one we fixed. It was... Was it up here? Right there? Maybe? Like, do not kill. That could be anything. But tomb. That makes me want to go to the graveyard. Unfortunately, Aspity is already dead. That's where I would think to go next. I'm betting we're gonna bump into Clara? Maybe? Bunch of dead military people again. It's Reuben! He woke up finally.
Coward. Always been a coward.
There you are. It's good to have a chance to say my goodbyes. I'm leaving. Remember me fondly, cub. Leaving? With the army? With the army. To war? To war. Are you mad? You're surprised? I've always wanted this. I'm made for the military. Where else would I go? I've done enough here for people to avoid looking at me whenever we meet. Elsewhere, it'll be easier to forget. At least tell me what you did. I mean, you've been like the biggest dead end in this entire game. The secret's not mine alone. I betray someone else's trust. To hell with secrets, but you do have a place in this town. You have something to say on the matter? I need an assistant. Do you disrespect me that much? You're dear to me, that's all. You surprised me. What'd you say? You've truly taken his place, your father's, I mean. I need you, the town needs you. I can't do everything on my own. Fine, I agree. Now go, I need to wait for the officer. Hey, we talked him out of it. That's good. See you around, Stuck. But still, useless. He says, I'm gonna do this secret thing that I can't tell you about. And then he says, okay, I'm going. Well, what'd you do? I can't tell you. It was a secret. Should've just let him die. Oh well. Hello. Halt! I'm healthy. Show me your hands. Calm down, officer. I'm a doctor. I'm the doctor. What do you want? A courier must have come here with papers for Block. There, a stone. Looks like a bird's beak. That's where the fighting's moved to. Now, civilians, 3 steps back and march. Okay. Crowstone. Okay, I'm healthy. I'm leaving anyway. Don't get jumpy. Our courier was caught in a crossfire. I can follow the traces of the fight. Way out there? Maybe I should go to the village too? No, I should just... I might go this way. I don't know, maybe I should stop? It's been like 3 hours almost. It's 2 hours, 40 minutes. I thought we were close to the end of the game. So, I was just gonna knock it out, but... let's press on. But I definitely could have stopped like an hour ago and it would have been good, but oh well. If the video keeps going for another hour, well then you'll know what you'll know how frustrated I feel. Or whatever. Hello, got a smoke? Did a civilian come through here with papers for the general? For the general, maybe. The general's in town. Look for him there. Where is he exactly? The fighting moved toward the factory and ended there, I guess. Don't worry, soldier. You'll survive. Maybe. Is that sandpox really transmitted by thought? Just wash your hands and only drink water that's been boiled. They're just making me run around a lot. I mean, we literally just came from here. Crude sprawl is infected. I'll stay in the factory. Bull, you disappointed me. You could have told me more than you did. It's right there. It's inside this area. Oh, this is different. They actually changed this up a little bit. More furniture. Lots of dead people. What are you doing? What the hell? What the hell? One of the gangs took this over. Who are you? Is the general here? I'm the general. General ass kicker, alright. You hear what I asked? I'm a doctor. A doctor, eh? Barack. Surgeon. Have you heard of me? Another Barack. Funny meat sacks you. So many Baracks around these days. What? What did you say? I said what I said. Stop trying to provoke me. You stupid? Is that what you're getting at? What do you want? You'll extract the bullet. Don't worry about your gear. We got everything covered. Leftovers from your predecessor. Then you'll patch the hole. He's got enough of them. Either you do it or that clown will. If our pal survives, you're free to drag your sorry asses to the general of yours. If he doesn't, you're both dog food. So he claimed to be Barack. I guess he really wanted to survive. And since he did, now he owes us. Okay, where's your pal? This guy. They won't talk to me to the courier until I patch up the bandit. I don't have much experience with gunshot wounds. Common sense says I can't get the bullet out safely in these conditions, but I know the lines, or at least I think I do. Get me all the bandages you can, rip up all the cloth you can find to make more. He was shot in the stomach, that's bad news. He's almost a goner. The wounded is wearing a sweater and several shirts at once. Guess he was hoping the layers of cloth would protect him from the sand pest. Cut off the clothing. The wound doesn't look good at all. A ricocheting rifle round to the looks of it. I feel like he has a chance. Wash the wound with water, with sterile water. The patient's breathing gets hoarse. He's gurgling and wheezing. Calm the patient down. With my left hand, firmly immobilize the head. Shouldn't have done that. He's wheezing and struggling. There's still a chance. Okay, buddy, calm down. We can get through this. It looks like the wound is less dangerous than it first seemed. The bullet didn't go in deep enough to do major damage. The wound is contaminated with pieces of dirty cloth. Drain the wound with clean cloth. Something hard inside. Something small. A bone fragment? I don't think so. Not in the stomach. Touch it with my finger. Metal. That's the bullet. Pull it out steadily. It's done. Clean the wound again, then apply bandages. Easy stuff. He's a survivor, that one. You don't need to pull the bullet out. You just need to keep him from bleeding out. The resemblance is striking. He says it's Artemy Barak. Okay. It's not. You look nothing like me. Are you a courier with Inquisitor's papers? No, I'm not a courier. I'm Artemy. Though I have seen the guy. Almost got him. Artemy? What the hell? I'm your successor. I don't get it. I'm a new actor. Your successor, so to speak. Oh, I get it. A new actor's only hired when the old one's dead. Or has this rule changed? It's all very confusing now. The director washed his hands of this whole business. Said we're on our own. No script at all. But I got paid in advance, so here I am, doing the work I'm supposed to do. What are your skills? I succeed you. Don't hurt me, human. I'm your mirror. Don't kill me. I'm your guide to immortality. As you die, I'll succeed you. What? I embarked on your path in advance to make sure the thread doesn't snap. I walked in your footsteps. I've been to the water, spoken with river, spoken with the changeling, seen the soldiers in the fog. What have you done to them, by the way? Did you shoot or run? What? I haven't spoken with changeling. Anyway, I didn't hinder you at all, but I have made a new connection. You love connections. I haven't been to the river yet. Running late? Forgetting the script? That's fine. I've been there. I succeed you. Today is the day in which the Haruspex looks for the courier. I'm not forgetting the script. I made a choice. I chose to come here first. You made a choice, yes. Choice is a connection, too. Existence and non-existence go hand in hand. It doesn't matter if you went left or right. What matters is you've been to the crossroads. You chose to choose. I chose a different path than you. That means we're different. You and I are connected, both alive. Both playing the same person simultaneously. That means we've defeated it. What's so bad about that? Defeated what? You don't look like a conqueror. Fate. Alright, let's play at fate then. Where's the courier? My stage directions went like this. Today the Haruspex looks for the courier. Barak tries to ambush him so that he doesn't deliver orders to the general. So I tried to kill him and failed. Where is the courier? Hell if I know. He wanted to live, so he ran. Understandable, really. Couldn't even do that right, Artemy Barak. I couldn't finish him off. My arms are weak. You never got the hang of this whole fighting thing. I have to pay for that since I'm your successor. No hard feelings, though. I guess doctors don't really need that skill. But if you were a better fighter, the courier wouldn't be on the run now. I don't need a successor. Don't replace, duplicate, or cover for me. I'm the only person named Artemy Barak, the only one with his burden. You're not here. I'm Isidore Kassar. I follow in Artemy Barak's footsteps, trying my best to study him. That's all I want. Can we go our separate ways? Okay. Succeed me. I wonder how it'll end. What a bizarre conversation. I want to see how they represent that. One courier is still out there on the streets bleeding. How do I look for him? Okay. There's like a lot of dead people in here. I mean, I think at night they said it was, what, 13,000 dead? So, hello! That's quite a crowd! Bodo's murder. Waiting for you, waiting for you. Tell us now. Will you fulfill your duty? What do you want to tell me? Bite Karan, Ubshe stands at your doorstep. A big loss. All that remains of us is here before you. I know there are few of you left. You need her blood. If you let blood out of the earth, Mother Bodo will die. Is that what you want? Balish, Balish, Bayalish. That's the opposite of what I want. If Mother Bodo dies, so do we. Zobalan. Buzar Laka. It hurts. It frightens us. So few remain. It is not so terrible to die, but what about losing something for all time? Earth is killing us. Mother Bodo devours her children. She disgorged this horrible plague, so her blood will erase it. All is connected. All is as it should be. Take pity on us. I do. Dekara, Emshen chooses words carefully. Who is to judge him? But take pity on us. What do you want from me? Take pity on us, Essiger. Kill not our mother. I refuse. I cannot do it your way. This is our goodbye. Bayate, Emshen. Bayate, Essiger. Bayate, Kolbun. Bayate, Kayala. Bayate, Katenge. Oish da, go. Are that all of these weird people? All of them that are left are these? Good. You guys are hard to fight. Okay. Should we take the boat? Let's take the boat. No. He'd be on the streets, he said. He's bleeding on the streets somewhere. We'll walk through. But in a way, I was looking for them. I was looking for them to stop them, right? I'm so confused. Now, this game is going on quite a while. I'm getting hungry. Let's just rush down. It's a gray area, but there's no one to trade with. Everyone's left. Everyone's dead. I gotta admit, my voice is getting a little tired. I'm looking for a break, but I feel like we're right at the end, and we have been for like the past hour. I don't know. I'm gonna continue. This will just be a very long part. More than 3 hours. So many corpses. What happened here? Where's the courier? Where? I don't see any corpses. This is where Changeling and there's soldiers in the mist. That's what he said. Oh, there's some corpses. There's Clara, or Changeling. She has blood in her hands. Uh oh.
Light feet and heavy heart, huh? It should be the other way around.
Don't judge anyone, don't punish anyone. Next you'll say it wasn't you. It wasn't me. Wasn't it, Sister Death? Why are you like this? Don't you deserve it? There was a fight. The commander's soldiers cornered a group of mutineers, demanded they lay down their arms. The mutineers began to shoot. Look, all those wounds are from bullets. I was following the general, heard the shooting, came here, tried to heal them. I have a healing touch, don't you know? What an amazing act of healing. There must be at least 12 corpses here. I failed utterly. I think I've lost all my powers. Why? I don't know. Tell me, who are you? I'm a child of God. God reveals himself to people by my hands. So modest. I don't know anything anymore. My faith is gone. It used to be so firm, and people believed in me too. No one doubted my sainthood. But now I'm just not sure. Have you really been saving people? How many have you cured? Over the course of, what, 11 days? 300 or so? I haven't counted. But today I couldn't heal anyone. I was late. That's like 30 times more than I have. But you can save so many more. You have the panacea. Not yet. Not yet, but you figured it out, haven't you? You know how to make the cure? I may know the way, but it's horrible. I know what to do. For that, I need to find a courier carrying orders from the Inquisitor. Have you seen him? You mean the one in the water over there? He didn't drown, he was shot too, otherwise. In the water? So the papers are destroyed. Are they important, those papers? They were meant to persuade your general to fire in the right direction. You know what you need to do, don't you? I can tell you do. You said so yourself. I'll spill rivers of blood, as was foretold. All barracks break bones, rend tissue, and vivisect still living organs. A barrack must spill blood. You said it yourself. You know what you have to do, so do it. Such is your fate. I guess that's the only way to overcome it, acceptance and understanding. Without understanding, you would be enslaved by it. But now, you might actually master it, and life will continue, and there'll be a future. You'll do it, won't you? Don't push me. And one more thing. In a moment, a group of soldiers will come here. If they see you, they'll shoot. They're not bad people. It's just how it is. Don't attack them, alright? I'll deal with them myself. It's gonna be fine. No one has to die, if you just leave this place quietly. Are they coming for you? It's all because of me. I've done that to them, but they won't hurt me. Please, if there's a sliver of trust in you, just leave. You can't talk to them. There's no other solution, only fight or flight. And there's no need to spill more blood. Okay. One courier is still alive. He's wounded. Where could he be? Where'd she go? She disappeared. He's just somewhere in town? All this time the town whispered direction to me, but now it's silent. For the first time I have to think for myself. Isn't there like some twirine or something we can eat? A drink? I didn't bring any with me. Oh, shoot. Just keep going. Okay. So there's a courier out there somewhere bleeding. He would be going from the cathedral to the town hall. He'd be somewhere in this area. Maybe? There could be anything happening. Anybody could have stopped him on the way. The wounded courier will be looking for a surgeon, not a scholar. Okay, so it's going to give me insights. Here, I need to save. He could be going to my home. There's a save point up here, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's eat a few more of these. Damn it, we get hungry fast. He'd be going to the hospital, of course. Which is closed now. Damn it, where's the exit? But let's go up here, to the theater. Is there a grocery store? Let's try going. Maybe we can trade something. If we don't, we're gonna have to be slamming down. Damn it, plague's here. We're gonna have to be using our healing items just to avoid the hunger damage. Is this it? No, it's there. Don't set me on fire! Don't set me on fire! Good. Got some food for me? I got 3 pieces of script. God, that's like not enough for anything. That's only 18. I can get some peanuts, and that's it. And an apple. I should have stored more food. Okay. We'll go up and across the river. Great. Now we have the plague. You know what? If we get the plague, I'm not even gonna care. I can just panacea myself. God damn it. Oh, it's pulsing. I'm gonna care a little bit. I kind of wish it wouldn't do that. What? What? The last courier is looking for me. He's injured and needs a doctor, no a surgeon. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. It's a little unfortunate, because we're nowhere near there. I don't have any more tinctures, do I? Come on. You gotta get out of here. Get me out. Get me out. God, I don't even know if that's good enough. Oh, I'm not happy about this. This is a bad time. I wish I had one more tincture just to give me a little bit of immunity. And our hunger is maxed out. We're starting to take damage. Okay. It stopped pulsing. I think we're good. I forget. Was the factory red? No, it looks like not. I don't have enough. Maybe you've got some food I can buy? Maybe? I mean, I've got plenty of nuts. I could eat through all my nuts. I haven't seen anyone to trade with in like an hour. Yeah, I could buy an apple. Or I could sell some things and buy more, perhaps. There. I have so many bracelets. Why didn't I just sell them? Can I get another piece of meat? There you go. But damn, the whole the survival aspects of this game just really got tough in the past. Just the past couple days, the last 10 or so hours. I'm sorry, the last hour and a half of the game of real time. And I want to stop, but I can't. I need to see this through. I need to see what's gonna happen. Oh no. There it is. A paper ordering the demolition of the polyhedron, signed by Aglaia. Uneven groups of numbers. If If I burn the papers, or at least hide them till 22, the soldiers will leave without firing. The living won't die, Earth's wonders will survive. Or I can deliver them to the headquarters. Rivers of blood will spill, enough to make panacea for everyone. Save time! Hey kids, what are you doing here? You should think it all over once more. Where'd you two come from? I thought all the children evacuated. Everyone who wanted to stay did, like your kids. Have you checked on them recently? More or less. The tower was brilliant in every way except for one. Whoever lived there could never grow up. It was interesting in a way, but it was getting stale. So you want to grow up, huh? The tower gets in our way. It's too strong a temptation. It'd be easier for us if it just disappeared. But while it's still there, our will isn't strong enough to refuse it. So there we stay, glued. You could do something about it. Interesting. Your name is Measly. Are you sure you're not an avatar of the plague? I won't. It's up to you. That's how you grow up, too. Good luck, little Measly. I really don't want to blow up the polyhedron, but it feels like the right thing to do. Oh dear. It feels like the right thing to do. Yet at the same time, well, wait a minute. So I'm playing as the Haruspecs, so I care all about the kin and their peoples, and Mother Bodo and all that. And blowing up the polyhedron will stop that. Dankovsky is the one that wants to protect the polyhedron. But it's weird. It's like I'm not choosing between the polyhedron and the Earth. If I attack the polyhedron, the Earth dies too. I'm choosing between both of them and stopping the plague. Well, I hate to put it this way, but in real life, you look around and there are no worm people. There are no half-naked herb brides. I think perhaps they don't belong here. The polyhedron, though, that I would want to keep around. But making it here and turning this in is probably more difficult than going to sleep for a few hours. So we'll do this first. Here you are. I have written orders for you to bombard the polyhedron. And Clara's trying to prevent us.
Light feet and heavy heart, huh? It should be the other way around.
Our changeling is. We're having an important conversation. The most important conversation of our lives, maybe. Can you leave us alone? Are you in General Block? No. Then what? Are you going to convert him? We're talking about the war. The war? Interesting. We were talking about the war. Criminal orders, history, honor, duty, truth. Now we're talking about words. Will you please leave us alone? He looks transfixed. Are you hypnotizing him? How'd they even let you in? Please, you're disturbing us. You have to bear with me some more. I need to talk to him first. She looks so sinister. Block, I have orders.
Any longer. I've lost 2/3 of my troops here in just 2 days.
So there will be, even if you have found a source of raw material for your serum, it's too late. We'll execute the order and leave for the front. That's it. So there will be a bombardment. I need only technically execute the order. All I need is a precise target designated by the state commissar. If I have that, I can legally spare the town. Like this girl. She promised me the epidemic wouldn't spread past the town, and I believe her. You mean her? The changeling? Yes. In that case, I have something for you. Did you come to hand me the papers designating the bombardment range? The justification for a surgical strike? Signed by the State Inquisitor? Yep, here you go. Thank you, you're free to go. I don't feel free at all. My fate drives me. And Barack, wait a second. Okay. Come with us. We need an experienced doctor. No. Take Dankovsky. The polyhedron's about to be shot down. Do I go take a look at it? I feel like I should go there, but it's across 2 infected districts. Or maybe they won't fire till 2200. Oh, look at that with the sun coming out. That's nice. I like that. That was really effective. Okay, what am I doing? Right down here. We have to go. Oh! No, we fixed him. Khan's in danger. Ah well, too late now. I need to get across that bridge before we get the plague. But I don't think I'm going to. Come on. Need to get out of here. Okay. Oh. Oh! Whoa! This area isn't plagued. It's just coming out. Ooh. Well, now what? I feel like I didn't get here in time. I kind of missed. I wanted to be right here when it fell. Maybe I should have drank more water. polyhedron is no more. Blood seeps from the ground. All that's left is taking as much as I can. Diurnal ending. Day 12 in which the lights die out. September's been rough this year. It's been a rough September. You survived death. This is your victory. You're the only survivor. Only survivor? Or maybe not, you're not the only one. I don't know how many you've managed to touch, or will manage to. You still have the entire rest of the day to share your goodbyes with whomever you wish, to touch a last few souls. What's the point? You've given our town a future. You've weaned it from the earth, and that's something. The nourishing umbilical cord must be severed at some point. Can we do without that? The people will become free. They'll discover their destinies within the town, and those destinies will shape it. They'll think of death how you've grown to think of death. Whoever survives something like this has nothing to fear. So say goodbye to them. There's something wrong about all this. Where will you go? To the heart of the town, the central square, to, I don't know, the theater. I don't have much of a choice. Don't worry, you'll have a choice there. Besides, you've already done all you can. All that's left is a bit of business to wrap up. Things that concern you alone. And you. Who are you? Who cares about you? You know what? I like myself. I've walked my path well these past 11 days. I can respect myself. Really? I have to go around and do all this stuff? I'm gonna go to the dilapidated staff and shack and save. I am utterly shocked. I expected the game to just end, but apparently not yet. Everything's all gray again, I guess. We cured the plague. Left a lot of people to die. There's no kids here anymore. Alright. I've got to stop. I'm sorry. I would love to keep going, but I gotta. So, next time, we're going to finish up. We're going to talk to everybody. We're going to go to the final square. And then we're going to reload and not blow up the polyhedron and see if what that changes. So, that must be where Capella is, perhaps? Or Grace? I don't know. The bull did nothing. The bull told me nothing. Disappointed. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. Let me know what I did wrong. I'm sure I did many things wrong. I think it's time for spoilers, so go ahead. If I screwed up something major, let me know. Because I feel like there was just so much I missed. We'll finish things up. We'll put the final touches on things next time. Till next time. Till then.